Okay, there we go. Ugh, boy, I'm so sorry for being. Boy, I was out of it for like. I have to apologize. I was out of it for like for like a while. Boy, I was I suffered. Had a fever for the past 4 days, and well, I I was not really. Well, I had a fever. I wasn't really motivated to stream at all. So instead, what I did was I generally rested early, went to bed early. What else? Oh yeah. Also went to bed early. What else am I thinking? Oh yeah, slept off the watched watched a few good watched several movies. Like I watched watched a few TV shows and movies. I recently watched the Roof Band film, and honestly, it was a really and I think it was a really good film. Also, I also watched several episodes of Breaking Bad, and well, I don't need to really say it, but Breaking Bad is still is really good. Also rewatched, also did a bit of a binge rewatch of the Amazing Digital Circus because I might plan on I might plan on getting a ticket for a showing in my state at least. Although there's and I do have to say the whole controversy about Jax's and Zubal's voice actor is kind of overblown because well, one, it was a stream from like 7 years ago, and two, and I and two, those two have like done have basically become uh, did I just get that creeper just blew up a fox? Oh my god. Oh Jesus. I have never that creeper just fucking blew up a fox. Okay, let's so there's So there's a nearby Piglin Bastion that I can go to, but there's a bit of an issue. There are like two Piglin brutes I have to deal with. Now Piglin brutes are very dangerous. They're able to chunk out, like they deal so much damage and also are pretty much just very dangerous to deal with up close. So I think, wait, no, I should put all this stuff away. But I also recently discovered another sculpting, another little site we can, another little trial room to go into. This is the okay, yeah. This is the compass that's gonna point me over to the trail ruins. There it is. Okay. Hmm. Looks like there's gonna be a lot of we're gonna need to deal with a lot of Oh, and yeah, also 2 days until the birthday stream. Doing a special stream on Friday. You see, I'm turning 25, so I'm getting old. So as everyone knows, that's your birthday is when you get older. So in order to celebrate me getting older and slowly inching my way closer to my inevitable death one day, I'm hosting a birthday stream. Actually, why did I make that so? Actually, scratch the last thing I said. Why did I make that so like born? Why did it make that sound so ominous? Okay. Okay, there's some suspicious gravel here. Let's go ahead and start digging. This is just some fucking dye. Okay, oh god, is this a flower or something? Oh, no, it's just... Damn, okay. I'm kind of disappointed. My mother called me to ask if I wanted to watch a movie, but unfortunately I'm currently streaming, but I'll probably I'll probably take up the offer later after I'm done streaming tonight. Fuck, that was I broke a piece of suspicious gravel. God damn it. Oh shit. Pottery sherds more like pottery turds. Yeah, no. So basically the reason why I canceled all those streams was because I realized I had a fever, and the only prescription was to simply just take some was simply to take some Tylenol, rest it off, and eventually it would feel better. And now we're here, and I actually feel a lot better. I feel so much better than I was a few days ago. Oh boy. And all I gotta say is fevers are the worst. Oh yeah, also, I broke another suspicious piece of gravel. I was not being very careful. I just went in and dug it out, and then it broke. Okay. Anyways, what I was about to say before I screwed that up was I finally got the opportunity to take the chance to watch the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and I enjoyed it. That was another fucking. That was another. God damn it! I'm not being careful with the gravel here. Okay, so yeah, I watched the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and let me tell you, I grew up with the Super Mario Galaxy, and well, I will say that it was I did enjoy the Galaxy movie. Yeah, I know that it's not everyone. I know it's a film that's like has a very mixed response right now because either you like it or you don't. And you know what? That's fine. I'm not here to judge anyone who doesn't like it. I'm just saying that all I'm just saying is, oh god damn it, it's a wooden hoe. You know what? I would have broken that. You know what? I would have broken that piece of suspicious gravel, and I wouldn't be so ashamed of it. Anyways, I know everyone's entitled to their own opinions, and in my opinion, I enjoyed the film. I do think it's a bit disappointing that it didn't have any of the darker elements from the main Galaxy games, but you know what? I still think overall, I still really enjoyed it. Although I do think although I will talk about some gripes I have with the film right now. First off, Rosalina. Rosalina got downgraded to what they did with Luigi in the first film. A damsel in distress because they couldn't do that because they didn't want to do that with Peach. Yeah, that's probably like the trailers were like hyping her up as like a huge character, but then nope, she's just fucking kidnapped by She's just fucking kidnapped by Bowser Jr. And I'm just like, what? And I'm just like, wait, that's it? That's all that Rosalina was in the film for? Like, I just think it's crazy that they hyped up Rosalina all for her just to be another fucking damsel like Luigi, but I'm not really going to talk about the major twists of the film here because that's also a bit of a controversial, because one, it's a bit of a controversial subject and it's a huge spoiler, and actually fucking look, film's been out for like 3 weeks. People have probably seen it by now, but find it a bit, it's interesting that Peach, I think it's a bit interesting that, bit weird that now Rosalina and Peach are considered sisters, especially given now Nintendo is accidentally, as now the film has accidentally made it where Peach x Rosalina art is now incest. And I just think it's both funny and also very unfortunate. I don't think this is... Oh, wait, no, this is still a part of the trial ruins. That was... I'm destroying even more suspicious gravel because I'm not being as careful. I'm thinking about the Mario Galaxy movie and then breaking some of the stuff. Oh yeah, also the fact that I think it's a bit weird that Rosalina got... That Fox got more screen time than Rosalina. I mean, it was cool to have... I mean, I do think it was really cool to have Fox, especially given how Nintendo, in recent years, especially because of how Nintendo in recent years has basically left Fox to essentially rot. My best friend Danny can attest to that. One of my best friends, who's a huge Star Fox fan, can attest to this. And well, I did think Fox was an enjoyable part of the movie, even if enjoyable part of the movie. I think the voice actor did a really... I forgot what the voice actor's name was, but they did a really good... I'd say they did a really good job. What else is there to talk about the Galaxy movie? Oh yeah, no, I think my favorite line from that movie was definitely when Luigi was like, "Oh, the castle, it died." Like, honestly, that was like, I just think Charlie's Day's delivery on that line was amazing. It was funny as hell. So. And also just telling someone that the fucking castle that's gone missing is essentially dead is just funny. And you know what? I still love Charlie Day as Luigi. He just perfectly nails that role. And honestly, the fact that Luigi got a bigger role in the second film at the sacrifice of Rosalina is is a positive. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever heard that sound effect before. But I'm glad that we get more Luigi, despite the sacrifice of Rosalina's screen time. Because I do, because you know what? God damn it, I do. I think Charlie Day as Luigi is is charming. Man. But yeah, no, Luigi's But yeah, no, I was happy to see Luigi in the film. He'll get a bigger role compared to the first film. Also, another one of my favorite moments. Another favorite one of my favorite moments from the film is the one where where Bowser kisses Mario. Like, always think like I know it is nothing new. Like like notably Super Mario RPG had that scene where where Bowser kisses Mario, but I do think it's funny that the first thing Bowser does when he is free, when he is brought back to normal size, is just fucking kiss Mario in the face. This time, actually, and this time intentionally. So once Mario, once Mario didn't see Bowser again, he was pretty much like, bye bye. Anyways, I still do like Jack Black as Bowser. Also, I do think one of the things I find funny is that Toad just is writing a novel, and then the film doesn't really elaborate on that other than it sucks. Oh wait, yeah, no. Another one of my favorite moments is the fact that that when they when they rescue Rosalina and then they say they're like, let's go to the castle. Mario and Luigi look at each other like, oh shit, these two don't know. Oh, oh shit. These two don't know what happened. Honestly, I kind of I don't know why, but I have like a some sort of weird curiosity of watching the 1993 Mario Super Mario movie. Like that movie is was what was basically like the first video game adaptation, and well, it just looking at like images of the film, it just looks watching footage and images of the film, it just looks so bizarre. Or like some Mad Max fusion sort of film. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can make some clay. Okay, I've got a burn pottery shard. I mean. God. All right. Let's see what kind of pottery what kind of pot can we? There we go. Perfect. It's so pretty. I hate how, you know, I hate how how unfortunate it is to call to use the first use the first. Oh yeah, use the first 4 letters of negative to make a villain because of how similar it sounds to a certain and very offensive word. And of course, I'm not. And while I do occasionally like say, well, I do like to swear, I don't like to be that edgy because it isn't funny to be that edgy. Fun fact, it is not funny. You need to just walk up to people, say the N-word, and then just laugh it off. It is just incredibly cringy. You'll get a weird stare from people because you shouldn't be saying that. And finally, get it back in there, or die, or just die. You'll get that weird that. But yeah, no, do not, whatever you do, do not, do not use the N. Do not say the word that I am talking about, like, it's not funny. I've had plenty of moments where I got really uncomfortable during those Super Battle Golfs, where I've gotten uncomfortable playing public lobbies of Super Battle Golf, where some fucker just goes out and just blurts out that word, like, guys, that's not funny, and I hope one day you'll realize that it's not funny too. It's a real word that's been used to marginalize, that has genuinely been used to marginalize minorities, and well, I just think it's not cool to use that word. I know it's a bit ironic given that I played Wolfenstein in one of them, and of course, when we get the cutscene about talking about BJ's childhood, we have his father just straight up just drop the hard R. But you know what? There it was like a deliberate, was notably something that was very in character, or for that character. Oh yeah, no, don't. It's something you should never do is show Yeah, no, if you ever say that word in my chat, I'm just not gonna hesitate. I'm just gonna ban you. Like, that is just one of the biggest no-no words in the world, and, well, I'm not comfortable with serving people who are just gonna be incredibly or who are just gonna say an incredibly racist and derogatory word. Okay, I need to get some durability for this shovel. Oh yeah, something else I... Something... Okay, so, something I always think about that's funny is the fact that, is that in Monsters, Inc., the whole gator scene, the models you see back then, Pixar didn't really have the best models for like humans at the time. So what they did, so basically what they did instead was they took the test dummy from like the opening of the movie and just and just used it as the mother and son, and since you couldn't see it, you didn't know that, but essen- so it's like it's really funny to think about the fact that that the son and the mother is just essentially the test dummy, just the test dummy duplicated twice. I was with just with one of them having a hat added on them. Oh yeah, another thing is that the latest snapshot did finally made it where you can put TNT inside sulfur cubes, and it is one of the coolest. It's one of the funniest things you can do because you essentially cause so much chaos from like the air. Because you could just cause so much chaos from blowing up TNTs, a sulfur cube, portable's old TNT. Oh, Oh my god, I almost died like that one streamer did back when he had that hardcore world where he got cornered by a spider and a baby zombie. Jesus, that was... Now just remembering it, it was like... How many years ago was that? Jesus. Anyways, one of the things I like is that there are splashes in Minecraft that reference that reference that reference several like YouTubers and such. Like there was... Okay, that is... I don't know why I decided to do that with the freaking iron shovel of all things. Oh my god, my dog is barking like crazy outside. Okay, thank God. I prefer if it. I would prefer. I so much more prefer efficiency over. Okay, I'm gonna... Always, ever since, like, I always thought Epic Games was a horrible company. Ever since, like, they launched their fucking storefront, like... I know it's, like, a surprise... I know that Epic being evil isn't really that much of a surprise anymore, given how much they fucked up in more recent times this year, like laying off like a ton of employees and such, but I always thought they were bad once they announced the Epic Games when they did the Epic Game Store and then suddenly started buying games away from Steam, and I just thought that was really shitty of them, and I just thought it was really hypocritical when the CEO was like trying to claim that Steam had like some kind of fucking monopoly, when really Steam may be a monopoly, but at the same time which can be arguable at best, but At the same time, when the competition really doesn't try, when there's like no competition, the competition doesn't really try to beat Steam in any sort of way. Or just wants to coexist with the platform. Then yeah, then pretty much I just see Steam as but then yeah, no, like Steam as like a definitive platform to use, and well, I'm not switching out of it until it's hard to switch out of once you're in the ecosystem. But that's because it's such a great platform that you really that's had like years of you know, something that I think really sucks is the fact that is how Microsoft can be absolutely stingy with is that that whenever like a third party essentially uses adds Minecraft as like a third party like thing, Microsoft basically doesn't allow them to use any music from C418, essentially. Like, that's just the thing I've noticed is that when you look at crossovers with Minecraft, like notably Smash Ultimate, Sonic Race and Crossworlds, both of those games do not have any do not use any music from do not either feature the music made by C418 or remix any of those songs. Like C418 is essentially like, I think it's pretty clear that the reason why is because unlike the music, is because C418 pretty much owns the copyright to all the music unlike the music today, which is not made by C418, which is instead being done by Lurin Rain, for example. That music is the owner of that music is is Microsoft, so I do think it really sucks that the company that the game that C418 composed for or went out on ended up going out of business because, well, it just sucks. It just sucks launching something and it doesn't do well enough to keep you afloat. Nope, that was... I almost broke a very obvious... I almost broke a very obvious... is suspicious sand. I mean, suspicious gravel. A great spruce sign. Always, honestly, one of my favorite moments on stream was when I like back when I was streaming Wolfenstein, when I was streaming the first of the Machine Games Wolfenstein games. When I destroyed the support for the elevator and then ended up falling to my death. Like, like the ladders in that game are so fucking finicky, but at the same time, it's so funny when you just fuck up that badly. And my reaction... What? A Floema! Hey! Oh my gosh! It's good to... How did your stream go? It's good to see. It's good to see you guys. What I'm doing here is I'm excavating this trail ruin right now, and fuck! I broke another. Hi Shay, or should I say, no, I don't know if... Hello. It's good to hear from you guys. I've got a... if you guys want to join my... But yeah, no, so, yeah, Floema, I've become essentially a bit of a streamer myself. You know, I'm something of a... No, I should say it more like Willem Dafoe. No, it went through... No, Floema, it went through. No, I should do it in a much more Willem Dafoe sort of voice. You know, I'm something of a streamer myself. Oh god, I'm thinking of a cursed image of my avatar, but he's instead turned into Willem Dafoe. Yep, nope, that's yeah, no, I got the yeah, no, I have the notification that you rated the stream up here, so it's good to see. It's good to hear from you guys. How did so what's your rank in Pokemon Champions now? And did you encounter other like cheesy strategies while you were playing? I know that there's like some very cheesy strategies people like to do in the lower ladder of Pokemon Champions, like for example, my friend here, Floema, okay, that's good. But my friend here, Floema. Oh, okay. Well, it's nice. It was nice seeing you, Shay. You take care now. Oh, okay. And I'll see you around if you ever decide to join again. I have a disc. I should mention that I do have a Discord. I'll go ahead and just. Oh. I if you guys want to join this server, I can give you the link. Oh wait, disable. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so sorry, I'm taking a bit to do this. Oh, oh, you're right. You know what? Yeah, yeah. Just if you guys want to join my Discord server, it's in my profile. Oh, oh, hey there, hey Floema. I just saw that you joined in. All right, but I'm pretty much but yeah, honestly, thank you, Floema, for the raid. For the raid. You want to know something crazy? I've had like back when I was like playing back when I was playing Wolfenstein: The New Order and Wolfenstein: Old Blood, I had a rate of like 13 and 11 people respectively for those games, and it was like fucking crazy. But it was also really fucking cool. Now I know that. Now I know that you guys don't. Yeah, no, it was really impressive and a lot of fun. But you know, even with the smaller rate size of yours, I still do appreciate it, Floema. I'm not trying to like make it like a competition of any kind. But I'm just saying that I've had a crazy, that sometimes I've had raids that were that massive. I have a genuine question for you, Floema. How big have you gotten your rates to be on your channel? Oh, that's a skeleton. I thought that was a wolf. Oh yeah, no, I think one of the things that they talked about in New Colossus, and I have a clip of this on my channel, is the fact that you can fucking kick Hitler in the face. And it is genuine, and while you do get killed for kicking Hitler in the face, it is genuinely one of the funniest scenes in the whole fucking game. Like, you just, you just, Hitler is pretty much just a weak, fetal old man, and, oh, yeah, no, my channel, you know, to be fair, my channel is also fairly small, but, and to be honest, the Wolfenstein community isn't really that big, but honestly, it was still really surprising to see that many people join in on the stream at once. It was by like 2 different people. The first one's username. Let's see. Oh yeah, the first one was by a guy named Riza. Yes, that's his. That's the name that he went with. I know it's like, but yeah, no. You know, maybe sometime in the future I could potentially do a raid on your stream, Floema. I'm not a big channel. Again. Yeah, no. Again, like you, I'm not really that big of a Twitch channel, at least yet. But I can still like get you some I can still help you like get you some viewers and such. But yeah, no, I will consider it, Emma. Floema. Okay. We're gonna need to start breeding some chickens. Now I gotta be careful with these chickens because once I accidentally killed every single chicken in this fucking pen. I'm not kidding about that. My sweeping edge, my sword, the damage from my sword was high enough to the point that all the fucking chickens in here died, and I had to throw eggs just to get more. Oh my god, there's 16 eggs here! 18 actually! Okay, but another thing you may have heard of Wolfenstein from is from another game made by the same developers as them, Machine Games. They developed an Indiana Jones game in 2024. I don't know if you played it, but I've heard it's pretty good. Yeah, no, that's the game. Yeah, no, that was developed by also developed by Machine Games, and I've heard it's really good, but I haven't. But I myself haven't bought the game yet, and but I might like pick it up from like a sale or something. Hey guys, Lush Cave here. Okay, let's see. I don't think you've really seen my new skin at all, Floema. So I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. This is actually I haven't really joined any any Minecraft server ever since I like created this skin, but I'll just go ahead and show it. This is based on my PNG tuber. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Floema. Yeah, no, I, I think, I think the reason for my jacket's color might be is because my favorite color is yellow, and I thought what would be a nice contrasting color, and then I remember, or that both the Laddie, I think about both the Laddie twin shinies, and therefore my jacket is essentially like Latios, shiny Latios. Latios, I mean. And the shirt is is shiny Latios, essentially. I love those. I love those two guys. They're two little They're two little dragon goobers, and I love them. That's but that's also fair. But I do, but I do think that these two colors contrast well with each other. But yeah, no, I pretty much have had the color yellow as like my main color ever since I was like a baby. It's never really left me ever since. Oh, well, all right, Floema, go, go, go enjoy your dinner, and I hope I'll see you again. I hope I'll see you again and maybe raid your stream sometime in the future. But yeah, no, thank you for joining in. I'm I just but another thing I will state is I'm doing a bit of a special stream on Friday. I'm turning 20. I have a birthday stream that day. Where I'll be hosting several multiplayer sessions with some of the people who join my stream. So yeah, thank you for joining in, Floema, and I hope that you have a good evening and have a good and I hope you eat something good. Oh, all right, but that's understandable. I yeah no yeah that is unfortunate, but you know what, you gotta but you know what, no, that's I'll probably do the stream for like quite a while, so you might be able to join in like later in the evening, essentially. But like I'm what I'm doing planning is like doing like this stream for like maybe until like midnight, probably until like midnight, right? When it's basically the end of May 1st. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Okay, I am back. Okay, so you know what? I might end stream pretty soon so I can so I could draw so I can potentially come up with ideas for like a sort of like thumbnail for my birthday stream. Because you know what? It would be a lot fun. It would be a lot cooler if I just like did a special like if I did like a special thumbnail that day. All right, you know what? Yeah, I think I might as well finish stream so I can potentially like sketch up ideas on what I want the thing to look like. And plus, I think I'm pretty much ready to do something else right now. So yeah, thank you for joining, and I want to thank once again my friend here, Floema, for rating the stream today. Um, go, Floa. I would highly recommend you watch Floema. She's a really nice person and really and has some really nice streams overall. And honestly, I'm glad that she rated me today. So thank y'all for watching. I'll see you guys on Friday.